Welcome guys to my brand new series. This is called Redstone for Beginners. This is to help you make your worlds much better and more exciting. I find in Minecraft the most exciting thing to play with is redstone. So here we're going to show you the basics. So we're going to put time set 1 and we're going to go right from the basics. You may know these first bits, but they are great to make sure you do know them. This is redstone. You can make it go in any direction you want, but the problem is when it goes you can only power it for so long with an input, and things like this. So you're powering that works because it's going straight into it. If you go along, it doesn't power it. So there's all sorts of things you need to know about the basics of redstone before you can get started on big projects. And this map will be for download, so it will be in the description. So first of all, we're looking at the basic inputs. There's a wide range of the normal inputs you can use. So this redstone torch lights the thing directly. Switch. There we are. I won't show you to make all of these things. You can look up on the Minecraft wiki for them, or if you are that confused still, I can tell you. Switch gives a tiny pulse. This one goes on or off. Redstone torch is always on. Here is a pressure pad, so if we throw this on it, it'll go on, goes off again, also goes on if we stand on it. This is a stone pressure plate, doesn't go on when you throw things on it, requires a full mob or a body to set it off. Here are the tripwires. These are new for 1.3 and this is currently on 1.3.2, and as you see there is a tripwire in between. We won't show you how to use these to great effect in this episode, but we will get onto them. So this is a basic inverter. Redstone signal goes along the bottom. It powers this block, which then inverts signal here, which then there's no signal here because that's off. This signal is then hit here, which then inverts it again, so turns this one on, which turns the lamp on. So if we just break this torch, you'll see that it's inverted itself and then it's gone off. So that's a basic application of this. So these ones is redstone over distances. So redstone can only go so long, as we see here. This is the redstone wire with the power source. The repeaters are just to show you how far they go to. And when the repeater is then off, it will show you that the redstone power is not reaching it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Up we go. This gets to 15, so redstone power goes for 15 blocks after the initial lamp or input, and then it won't work. See here, that's actually conducting for that one. See this far, it doesn't actually reach at all. So this one is not on, therefore power doesn't reach that far. So something you've got to be really careful of doing redstone in any place at all. See here for example, it goes along, you can see that it's actually lit up, and then you get to the point here where it stops. So there's no power here, so therefore it can't be lit up. In this case I've got repeaters along, and what repeaters do is they just strengthen the signal, so it comes in darker, comes out full strength again. So it comes out of a repeater and go another 15 blocks, and that you see that one's working whereas that one isn't. And we will go on to outputs. So here's a little selection of outputs and things you can use them for. These are note blocks. They make sounds depending on what material they're on. So I've got brick here, glass and soil. You can power all sorts of things. Doors, iron doors, gates, lamps as you've seen already. And this is the sort of stuff I'll get onto on the next video. This is tracks. I will do a whole video just on tracks, but these are applications of dispensers. There we are. So this one, in 1.3 you can now get minecarts and boats in dispensers, and when they release them they actually put them directly onto a track if there's one available. Same with the boat if there's any water. And here we've got two more applications, 1.3. You get a lava source and a water source in here, so they've got the buckets left in them, and when you push the button again it will retract them, which is a very cool thing to do. As you can see the lava is now dispersing as well. And then we go on to boats. So same principle as the minecart, but you can do it with boats. So it's a very nice thing to do if you want a little dispenser. So this one as well, it's showing that dispensers can release any object or potions or anything that can be thrown. You can do arrows through it and all sorts of things. Here I've got some enchanting potions. So there we are. Throws the potion at you. If it's like a normal block, so if you replace that with, say, the green wall, then it throws the actual object there. See? And here we've got another bit here, so there's a trapdoor. And buttons give a pulse, not a on and off. So if I put a switch on, let's do this one. So let's grab a switch on me and put it on. Then it would just keep firing them, which you don't really want. So what else we got here? We've got pistons. Now some of these are sticky, some of them aren't. We'll show you. This one is sticky because the block will move with the piston. There's some things you can't push with pistons, including bedrock, obsidian, ender chests, and this one is a normal piston, so it's the same as the one over there, but there is no stickiness on the end. So it pushes the block, but does not bring it back again. And that will conclude the first episode of Redstone for beginners. I really hope you've enjoyed and learnt some things. We are just covering the basics in the first one, but the second episode will be all about how to use rail, detector rails, use them as sensors, use them as outputs, use them as inputs, how to transport things on them, how to make loops, how to power them, all sorts of things. So if you have enjoyed this, please subscribe and watch the next one. And I've been King Happy, and I'll see you again soon.